So I looked at the calendar today and saw it was August 18th. Then I realized that I actually hadn't changed the calendar in 2 months and realized it was actually October 18th. We're more than halfway through spooky season and I haven't released a video. So I needed a way to combine both the Utopia video and spookiness.
I put the brains and the brawn together, and now look at me.
And I got to thinking about a video I made a few years ago, describing what I thought a society needed in order to be classified as a utopia. Among these were continual improvement, a collective desire to work for the betterment of the society, the greater good. Greater good?
The greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
And some basic level of societal independence upon itself, or freedom from outside involvement. And it just so happens that on a recent rewatch of Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, wow, that's an extremely long title, I realized that the fabled Halloweentown meets all of these criteria. Oh, and as I said before, it's October, so I need a Halloween video. Cue the intro. So, Halloweentown. Spooky place, right? But is it a utopia? Well, for those unfamiliar with the film, Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, still just as long of a title, is a 1993 American Halloween stop-motion animated musical dark fantasy film directed by Henry Selick, not Tim Burton, in his feature directorial debut, but it was produced and conceived by Tim Burton. At least that's what Wikipedia tells me. It tells the story of one Jack Skellington, the king of Halloweentown, who stumbles upon Christmastown and schemes to take over the holiday.
What is this?
Things go awry, Jack ultimately realizes his mistake, he saves Christmas, and ultimately understands the true spirit of the season. Yay! I love a happy ending. But is it a utopia? Well, let's see. At the outset of the film, all the residents talk about is how much they can't wait until next Halloween, ready to make it even better than ever. Even their king, Pumpkin, that is, Jack Skellington, is continually looking for ways to make Halloweentown even better, even going so far as kidnapping the leader of another holiday world. Also, for you purists of the movie, I know there's a mayor too. I've seen the popcorn bucket. And speaking of that mayor, guess what he's doing? Oh, that's right, trying to find Jack to go over the plans for next Halloween in order to make it the best one yet. Now, we also know that this isn't something new. In fact, it's been happening for quite some time. The opening narration tells us that the holiday worlds are the basis for the holidays that we know here in the real world and began a long time ago.
'Twas a long time ago.
Seems like continual improvement to me. This ideal of improvement then once again arrives in the form of one very festive Jack Skellington pitching the idea of improving Halloweentown at a town meeting. The townfolk get really excited when Jack relays the story of the terrifying and horrifying Sandy Claus. Once the town meeting is over, and Jack has more time to obsess over his love for Christmas, can't blame you there, Mr. Skellington, he returns to the people and galvanizes them around the idea of making Christmas better. And guess what? Everyone loves that idea. You could even say that they have a collective desire to work for the betterment, greater good.
The greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
Of society. Well, everyone except Sally, that is. But Sally doesn't count because she still ends up making the Santa Claus suit for Jack, so despite her misgivings, she still worked for the betterment of society as a whole because everyone else thought that improving Christmas was what was best. Bang bang, that's 2 criteria done. Alright, here we go. It all comes down to this.
All comes down to this.
The last criterion. Some basic level of societal independence upon itself. Freedom from outside involvement. And this just may be the easiest of them all. Allow me to introduce you to the only known way to even enter in to Halloweentown. As far as we can tell, up until Jack steps foot in Christmastown, no one has ever crossed from one holiday town to another. Talk about societal independence. No outside involvement, no third-party influences, just the frightfully harrowing citizens of Halloweentown. Definitive proof that Halloweentown is in fact a utopia. Until next time, always remember that the future is out there, and we'll have more videos soon. Happy Halloween.